Yo guys, David25 here, and today I'm going to be showing you a 15k Bundesliga and German team on FIFA 17 Ultimate Team. This only costs 15k, like I've already said. Ignore the subs and also ignore the concept players. I haven't had time to buy them yet, but I will after the video probably. And yeah, 81 rating and 100 chemistry. So let's start with the goalkeeper, which is from Borussia Dortmund, and the Switzerland goalkeeper, which is Berkey, 81 rated. He's got 81 diving, which is really good, and 84 reflex. So he'll be stopping some goals if you're against some online person who knows all the 5-star skill moves. Yeah, so he'll be able to save you, basically. And he only costs, I think it's 1k, so not bad. Moving on, let's move on to the centre back. So the first one here I have is the Bayern Leverkusen German centre back, 79 rated, and that's Tar. Now he hasn't got pace or dribbling, but it's a centre back, and he's got 78 defending and 78 physical, which in all honesty isn't the best, but when you actually play with him, he is a beast in defense. So that's why I've picked him there, and I think he also costs 1k if I'm correct. Don't quote me on that. The next centre back is the Serbian Schalke, 80 rated, Nastasic. I can never say that. Nastasic. Yeah, let's just go with that. Again, he doesn't have pace or any dribbling skill whatsoever, but he doesn't need to. He's a centre back, and he's got 82 defending and 75 physical, which is pretty good for an 80 rated centre back. And he costed, I think, 1.6k or something like that. Yeah, but it's really worth it. I mean, it's not a lot, but it is one of the more expensive players in this team. Moving on to the right back, it is the 82 rated Borussia Dortmund and Polish right back, which is Piszczek. And well, Piszczek costs like 1.5k, so not much, and he's a really good player. He's 79 pace. Again, it's not like in the 80s or 90s, but it's still fast, especially when you play them in the actual game. And he's got 81 defending and 80 physical, which is pretty good for an 82. So yeah, and as I've said, he costs 1.5k, so it's really worth it. Moving on to the left back, we have, oh, I didn't mean to do that, sorry, there we go. We have Vendel, the Bayern Leverkusen Brazilian left back, 78 rated. He's got 86 pace, so that's quite a lot, and he can run down that wing when he wins it back. He's got 73 defending, could have been better, but he's got 78 dribbling, which again could be better, but when you actually play with him, you can tell that he's got better dribbling. And I think he costed 900 coins, so not even 1k, so it's really worth getting him. Moving on, we're going to move to the first centre midfielder, which is the German Borussia Dortmund centre mid, 82 rated Castro. Now, he hasn't got much pace, 74, but he's got 82 dribbling and 82 passing, so he can set up his teammates, and he can also just dribble through the defence. I wouldn't recommend shooting with him though, 72 shots, but he can give it a go. He'll probably score some goals, and he costed 1.6k, I believe, somewhere around there. So yeah, definitely worth buying Castro for your centre mid position. Then next to him is Bayern Leverkusen again. I think that's Slovakia or Slovenia. Don't quote me on that again. 80 rated Campbell. He's got a sick hairstyle, which first of all is the most important thing. But he's got 82 pace, so he can run in midfield quite fast, and He's got 85 dribbling, so you can actually go on runs with him. Now shooting, not the best, but 76 passing, so you can set up again some of the better players who have better shooting. And yeah, it's really worth buying, and I think he was 1.8k, so again, he's one of the more expensive players, but it's worth it. Moving on, we go to the German Schalke centre mid, 79 rated, and that's Goretzka. I think that's how you say it. Goretzka, there we go. 81 pace, so again, it could have been better, but it's a centre midfielder. 81 pace for a centre midfielder isn't bad, and 78 dribbling also could be better, but it's still good when you play with him. And yeah, it's really worth buying him. He was like 1.5k, I think. Again, don't quote me on that. But yeah, it's really worth buying him. It's really worth it for the team. Now we're moving on to the last three players. I'm going to start with the right wing, which is Sane. Now, this is the only player in this squad that isn't from the Bundesliga, but it's worth getting him. He costs 2.2k, so I think he's the most expensive player in this team, but it's worth it. 91 pace, you can just run with him down the wing, cross it in, and yeah, you'll probably score. 75 shooting, you can cut in and shoot. Obviously it could have been better, but he's got 83 dribbling, so that kind of makes up for it because he can go on runs. Passing 70, so you might want to be careful with your crosses. But yeah, it's definitely worth spending the 2k. So yeah, that's the right winger. I'm going to move on to the left winger first, which is the Borussia Dortmund German left winger, Schürrle, 81 rated, 88 pace, which is quite fast, 82 dribbling. Again, you can run with him. He's got better passing than Sane, so he can probably deliver the ball better. 81 shooting, which isn't bad, so you can cut in, try and finesse in top corner. Could work out, which is really good. And he costed, I can actually check, 1.8, so again, one of the more expensive players, but it's definitely worth it. And now we are moving on to the last player, 75 rated, from Leipzig, Germany, and that's Werner. 90 pace, and 90 pace for a striker is amazing. You can, once you pass to him, just run out the net. He's got 78 dribbling, which again isn't bad. 70 shooting, which for a striker is pretty crap, but he'll put some goals away, surely. I've not actually used him, so I can't really describe how he is when he plays, but I'm pretty sure he's good. I've seen other people use him, and he's quite decent. And he only costed like 750 coins, I believe. Yeah. So it's really worth it. And that makes our team. Now, you can also add a manager. I'd probably suggest adding a Bundesliga manager if chemistry drops due to the concept players. I don't actually know if it drops, but it should not drop. Yeah. And also what you can do, I've just realised, if you swap these two, you get more green links, and it links the whole team together actually, I think. But then again, you've got a red line here, which I don't like seeing red lines, so I kept it like that. But it's up to you. Yeah, 15k this squad costs, so it's really worth it. Anyway guys, it's been David Boone 25 with a 15k squad builder of a Bundesliga / Germany due to Sane. Yeah. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want more squad builders like this one. Also comment what sort of squad builders you want. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be actually a pack opening from New Year's Eve that I did with most of NDMR. So that will be coming up soon. But anyway guys, this outro is way too long, so I'll see you in the next vid.